Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We are back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I go by CEO PESO, blessed and highly favored. Live with another one from Moves Media. Got my companion, whatever you want to call it, associate client that turned into a friend, may I say, because it's very rare to get that in our field of work. And good creator, man. It's my dog. We did another podcast in Miami. Go look that up. It was years ago, but he is a Dreamers Welcome alumni. Please introduce yourself.
I'm K Carter, man, son of hip hop, nerd boy extraordinary in the building, man. So I'm glad to be here.
My dog, how are things? How you feeling?
We good, man. Like I said, dropped the album last month, November 8th, almost a month to the day, and things going well with it, man. It's pushing, so I'm doing real good right now.
Like the smile on the face.
Yeah,
man.
I'm
must
doing
be
real good
getting
right now.
good feedback. On
Yeah. Everybody loving it, man. And then what I like about it is somebody hit me up. It's always somebody hit me up about a different song on the album they like. So I'm like, all right, cool. That means people like the album as a whole.
Yeah,
it's not everybody saying they like the same song. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was cool.
So, man, we got right into the album, but for those who don't know, if you didn't check out our past episode, please let these people know your upbringing, where you're from. Who is K Carter?
Yeah, I'm from Dayton View, Dayton, Ohio, man, West Dayton. I was born and raised there for the most part. Hopped around a little bit, Five Oaks. I was in, Five Oaks for the most part and whatever. So, but mainly Dayton View. Went to college at Wright State. Lived in Florida for a little bit, man. Got my degree at Wright State. And I've just been doing music since 2010. Like what do you call it? Like, really trying to do music instead of just, I rap.
Hobby.
You know, I'm really trying to do it since like 2010. I had to wait till I graduated from college. So once I did that, I was able to, you know what I'm saying, buckle down and do this music thing and stuff. So, but yeah, that's where I'm from, man.
Now, why you say you had to wait? Like, was it just you just wasn't unsure about music, or you just wanted to finish college because that was too much, like just a lot of workload? Like,
There it is, right there.
Okay.
I wanted to finish college. I got my degree in computer science. So for the most part, especially my junior, senior year, I'm just coding all day, every day. I ain't got no time to write. You know what I'm saying? Write music and stuff like that. And I had like a job there too, where I was working on faculty members' computers and stuff like that while going to school. So it's just priorities. You know what I'm saying? It was like I had to finish school, you know what I'm saying, and get that done first, and then I was able to really focus on music and stuff. So
Yeah, I got a question because I've been blessed to travel with you, and you travel a lot. I would, from your degree in a sense, like for what you do, does that benefit into the music now when you picked it?
Yes. It benefits the best part financially. I'm able to, you know what I'm saying, go to the studio and get videos and, you know what I'm saying, get features if I need whatever, because I got a job that pays a decent amount of money where I can afford this stuff, right? But I wouldn't have had that I wouldn't have had that if I didn't, you know what I'm saying, graduate from college and find a job in the field and stuff like that. But also, you know, just me as an artist, the whole nerd boy extraordinaire, that whole mantra that I have or whatever, that's based around technology and that's what my field is in. You know what I'm saying, with cybersecurity and stuff. So it just shaped who I am as an artist, and I'm able to put that in my music because, you know, it's who I am. So I'm not faking for nobody. So
No,
that's who I am. Yeah.
Never caught that from you, man. So, okay, graduate college. You said 2010. You start to take it serious. Now, going into taking it serious, who are some that you was drawing inspiration from? Because I got to pinpoint, everybody got a different sound. I mean, some people got the same sounds, but yours is different. Well, not different, like it's just alternative. But, you know what I mean? It ain't we in the city. It ain't trap. It ain't, you know what I mean? So where was your inspiration drawn from, you know, then, and then who are some people that you get inspired still to this day now?
My inspiration, by the time I started taking it seriously, my inspiration was Lupe. It was just something about, you know what I'm saying? To me, it was like he made smart being cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was like, all right, this is the route, you know what I'm saying, I want to go to and stuff like that. And sometimes, you know, when you rap or when you do music, it's like, sometimes you don't know why people rap about what they rap about. You don't know where they get their inspiration from, what draws them to say these lyrics or say these things or whatever. I've always been one to just rap about my life and where I am with everything and being positive and doing it. I've always been that way. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was just part of me. But Lupe was a big inspiration as far as my music and stuff like that, for sure.
I would have never thought Lupe. And you just pinpointed it. I guess he was one of the, in our era, one of the first of our kind that was like, you said nerdy rapper?
Yeah. And like I said, it was different, but it was also like, no, he really snapping though. He really rapping though.
Man, Kick Push.
Kick Push is crazy.
I mean, if he had shit before that, then I was the one that got hit when the single came out. But Kick Push, snap mode.
Yeah.
Snap.
Once he came out with Food and Liquor, I started listening to his past like mixtapes and stuff like that. He was just going in. And I'm just like, hey, he nice. You know what I'm saying? And then when the Cool came out, I was like, yeah, that's the guy right there. So
what was that Superstar? I forgot. What
Superstar. That was on Lasers. I think it was on Lasers.
I was definitely a Lupe fan for sure, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I would have never thought Lupe though, but he was definitely one of them ones, man. And shouts out to Lupe because I think he working out doing like, you know,
samurai,
Japanese, some crazy shit,
stuff
man. He on his anime, but it's all good, man. So on this project, man, let's tap into production wise, man. Who's you working with on this project?
So I got 3 producers on this project. This one's only 8 songs. Most of my albums is normally like 15, 16 songs.
I noticed that. Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm tired of doing that, man. I'm like, because it's like the attention span is so low nowadays. I don't want to have 16 songs on an album. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have 8, push that, make sure they're a good 8, push that, boom, 6 months later, drop another 8. You know what I'm saying? That way it's just, you know what I'm saying, dropping projects and stuff.
You spreading out the catalog.
Yeah. So I only got 3 producers on this one. Dre Manuel, he's gonna always be on my album. That's the homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got a production from my dude Big Mac. He did a production, and then I got a couple from Don Johnson. Don Johnson's been heavy out here, you know what I'm saying, production and stuff like that. I know he got a lot with Young Reese Dude, and a lot of other artists like rappers and stuff like that with the whole rap camp thing. So he's fire, man. And I mean, like, he's on his like Griselda type, you know what I'm saying,
that
beats and stuff like that.
Yeah,
man. So he just fire. So those are the 3 producers on this project, man. So
STEM. Explain the name. It's abbreviated STEM. And the cover art. We was chopping it up at shouts out to Hood Talk Podcast. We was chopping it up there, and I gave you your flowers on it, like, bro, like, I just seen it. I didn't even know what the fuck it meant, but I'm like, bro, this is genius. That the merch dropped, and you got 4 different
for each letter.
T-shirts for each letter. And it's like, which one am I? Like, that's how I was looking at it. So for the audience who hasn't seen it, just explain to them what STEM mean and the cover art and everything behind it.
So STEM, the inspiration behind it was from, you know, STEM schools. You know what I'm saying? How they try to get, you know what I'm saying, science, technology, engineering, and math, right? They try to bring that in there. But about learning, education, right? So I took that and I was like, well, my degree's in computer science, so science. I do cybersecurity, technology. I'm an entertainer, and so I make the E entertainment, and then the M is music. So it's still STEM, but it's still
it's in
my way. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and but I think like just the idea of using that, it draws people in because they like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it can draw anybody in because of that. You know what I'm saying? And then I got with my bro Tyson. He lives out in Switzerland. We went to Wayne together for a little bit. He's an artist.
Excuse me. Switzerland?
Yeah, he lives out in Switzerland. Yeah, it's the homie.
Connections, my people.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter where they met, you gotta be around some people that's doing some good things. Switzerland, I don't know where his imagination is at right there, but keep going.
So he's an artist. He draws and everything like that. He got a business, a company out there called Soul Savers where he restores shoes and then he'll like artwork or whatever. He just did something for Will Smith. But he does all my album work. Every album.
So he did the graffiti.
Yes.
I was gonna get into that.
He did all of them. So
yeah.
So the STEM thing, each letter. So you got science, and then there's drawings of things that are science based. So you'll see a professor, you see the little lab thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Notes, yeah.
The T for technology, you got technology-based things, and then the E and the M or whatever, and he hand drew all that. Hand drew every single letter, scanned it in, then did the whole digital thing that way, but it was all hand drawn.
Dog. And then, like I said, with the merch and how it dropped, you know, you gave people a choice. Whether or not you listen to the project, I mean, it's dope. It's dope art, period.
Yeah.
Like I just said that on Shouts Out to Flam. Like, I appreciate people when they put out, you know, promoting their album or work, and you wear their merch. Well, it's not even merch to me, but you don't feel like a walking billboard.
Yeah.
It's like some fly shit for real.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, because like you said, he did all your cover art and all that. Like, are you? Your designs go back and it's dope always, but are you curating all of this by yourself in your head, even with the whole STEM thing, or do you have like, you know, a few people around you that help you with ideas, or even the artists?
Tyson. Yeah. It depends. So for STEM, it was my idea to have each letter have drawings associated with the letter, right? So that was my idea. He brought it to life. When I did the prototype and I had the like 70s looking microphone, that was my idea. He brought it to life. When I had it was just called K Carter's new album, and it was a blueprint of an old school microphone, how they would build one. The blueprint of that, he did that. He drew the blueprint of an old school microphone. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You know how like you do the blueprints, and they got like the signature at the bottom, or who the architect, everything, all that. It
like in real life, like on the movies when they lay it out, like we about to do the heist.
Yeah. He drew that for the sake of the album, right?
Yeah, that's dope.
And it was the idea that where it's like we're not done yet. You know, me as an artist, we're not done. This is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so, hold on. All right, 2 questions, but I want to get this out before I forget it. Going back to when you said, you know, you used to doing, you know, 16, 17, 15 plus song albums, and you put 8 on here.
Yeah.
Was it difficult to kind of like reconstruct your mind of like, all right, 8, that's it. I'm going to keep it short.
Yes.
Knowing that you do like it's hard to put an expression out into 8 songs or whatever, especially with a project like this.
Yes. Because normally every song I record, I release. So now we're in a situation where I got like 16, 17 songs, but now I got to cut it down to 8.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? So
I get it.
I'm in here like,
right.
Should I go 9? Should I go maybe 9? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, if I do that, then I'm gonna want to do 10. Then I'm gonna want to do 11. I'm like, no, let me stick to it. Stay at 8 and find the right ones.
Nah, I get it. I just feel like that got to be like just like stressing yourself out. Like, damn,
it was definitely stressful.
I put this one on that, because I look at it like if you got, you know, 16, 17 songs that was made for the STEM project, I feel like then if you, I don't know if you, did you curate them songs for this specific project, like, or are they gonna match to another? I can name these songs to another project type shit.
It might be more
or to another part 2, or
it could be that. The songs, like the album idea came after the song was already done, right? So I didn't write the songs to match for say like STEM. Right, it was the song that I'm like, man, I need a dope album name, whatever, right? But what I will say is the 8 songs that I chose was what I felt was the best to emulate and speak for STEM. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even so, it's like those 8 have to work together as a whole anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, which ones has STEM to me? Out of these 16, which 8 can relate to a STEM project or whatever? And it was these songs. So
got it. Let's talk about the process of recording it, man. Because we're gonna get into the record legends, because we filmed that video
December this year. I mean, I'm sorry, December last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's on the project now, and we're gonna get into that record. But and look that up on YouTube. Shot by CEO PESO, co-directed by me and K Carter. Anyways, but yeah, like that song is on this project, but we did that video last year. So let's just talk about how long did it take to make this project. Obviously, you said you had way more songs than 8, but how long did it take, and what made you feel like I'm ready to put it out?
So my last album, the prototype, came out in 2022. So this one, you can say this one was 3 years. 3 years or whatever, right? But from the 8 songs I had, you would say I was done probably like February this year. You know what I'm saying? I already had everything locked in. So I would say it took me about 3 years. But it was like I'm just writing and recording, And then on top of that, you know, I rock with Tino with Safe Money. So we had dropped our album 2024. So it was like I'm focused on, you know what I'm saying, releasing that album while still writing for my own. And I was like, once we release Safe Money 2 for 2024, then I'll start the process and releasing my album in 2025.
But even though you were still working on that project and this project at the same time, you just wanted to make sure, lock in, get Safe Money 2 done.
Yep.
And then that's when it was like, all right, I'm focusing on my
because one thing I learned, and I actually learned this from Tino, is like when you get to a certain point, as far as musically and stuff like that, and just even as an artist, promotion is important. Marketing is important, right? So it's like I can't be out here performing, doing a show every single week for somebody else because I'm not gonna be able to promote it as much as I want to. Exactly. And then if I got people who rock with me, they're not gonna come out every single week. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that space is important. So it's the same for the album. Like once Safe Money 2 come out, I gotta promote this album. I want people to buy it. We got vinyl. We got like 100 vinyls. Like we're actually, and we're selling vinyls, but people are buying our vinyls.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like I gotta get this money back. So I gotta promote this album. Now when I get done promoting it and we market it and everything like that, and it starts to slow down and everything like that, now I'm gonna start working on pushing mine now. So that's how I have to do it.
You know, that just sparked a new question real quick because, you know, you said y'all pressed up vinyls. Do you how important do you think it is to attach, you know, certain elements to just not just go and stream my album for them to like gain awareness to you? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people ain't, come on, everybody ain't doing shirts alone. Yeah. Or, you know, keychains, whatever it is, but vinyls. Yeah. Like, why is that such an important to like come with a something else with your music?
So we felt vinyls was important because, for one, vinyls is a timeless thing. No matter what, there's going to be record stores, there's DJs, they use vinyl. I mean, I know some now that just got MP3s or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, it's hip hop. This is a hip hop album. Yeah. Hip hop was, when you think of hip hop, you think vinyl.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? And it's like, there's a lot of people out here who would rock with us that still got record players. You know what I'm saying? And it's a collector's item at that point. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, like, most people don't even got CD players no more. No, you see what I'm saying? I seriously feel like there's more record players out there still than CD players.
Yeah, because like you said, it's timeless. And now, like, because, you know, I'm investing into, like, records and the record player because, you know, that's just like you know, it's like a piece at your granny's house that just was in there, and it's just like some, you know, artwork or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you come in, vinyls is just, time's repeating itself, you know what I mean? The old school shit is coming back to where it's like, now it's vintage and it's more appreciated.
Yep. And what's crazy is, like, these artists still got vinyls. Like the GNX album, the Kendrick, it's still on vinyl. Yo, they still got vinyls out. You know what I'm saying?
400 Degrees is on the vinyl.
you see what I'm saying? It's like for it's real. Still vinyls. My girlfriend brought me DMX Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood on vinyl.
And it's something about like, I actually got the Victory Lap vinyl, and that's an experience. R.I.P. Nipsey, if you know, you know, but that's like an experience opening it up and just like, damn, you know what I mean? I ain't even played that motherfucker yet. Yeah. So now, but I just see it dope that, you know, you already put in so much thought into your artwork and your songs, but then what you attach to it, it looked polished. Yeah. I just gotta say that.
So my thing is, like, I gotta look the part, right? And financially, it can be a negative because you find yourself putting in more than what you're getting back from a financial standpoint, from a money thing. But from a professional standpoint, that's to me, that's what it takes. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I gotta have everything look A1. It gotta look right.
Nah, and it's there. I mean, and then your track record, when you go back and look, obviously you got better with it, more creative, but everything still looks polished, timeless in a sense. So yeah. I want to get into this specific record and the connection. You and Geechee Gotti. What's new? Music video shot by me and Cook Films. Pretty solid.
Every video you talk about is gonna be like shot by me.
Yeah, I know.
Shot by me.
I just gotta say that, man. Like I said, man, this is a client who turned into a friend, but it's long term. I've been out of town with this guy, so I'm just gonna keep putting my work out there.
We almost had 10 years though, because Brooklyn for Skyzoo, that was like that was like 2017.
Okay, Brooklyn started it. Damn, man.
Brooklyn started it, bro.
That was an amazing trip, man. Shouts out to Skyzoo. I remember going to Brooklyn, man. I mean, I wish I was doing more behind the scenes then of like just filming shit.
Yeah.
Because I think we was up there for a little while, and man, bro, I was getting a lot of steps in that day.
Yep.
Man, that was a fucking time. But yeah, okay. Well, even bringing that up real quick, cause like with Skyzoo and everything, like what early on in your career with that, what made you want to get him on the record? And was it initially a thought of like, I'm gonna go to New York and film with him?
No, I was always a fan. He's one of my favorite artists. And my uncle put me on to him. It was at least 2011, 2012 when he put me on to Skyzoo. And my uncle was a real big hip hop head. He was born and raised in New Jersey, like right when hip hop started bringing up 70s, 80s. Like he's just a hip hop head. And he was putting me on Static. He put me on Static Selector. That's when I first started. He put me on the Little Brother, stuff like that. And it was Skyzoo, and I was like, yo, this dude fired. He was like, yo, he's one of my favorite, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting there, and I got the song. And like I said, it was a song called Lost Kids. And the way the song was going, the way the beat was, Dre did the beat and everything, I was like, let me reach out to him just to see what happens. Let me just reach out to him. He responded. And I was like, yo, I want to see how much you charge or whatever. I want to see if we can do a song together. And I was like, this is my first ever, like, artist, like, major artist, whatever, right? And to me, he's a major artist. He's been around for a lot, and everybody knows who he is. Well, in the hip hop world, people know who he is.
I knew who he was. That's what I'm like. You got Skyzoo. Yeah, I mean, people know who he is. Yeah, I don't think he wasn't. It wasn't nothing out like that at the time of his import. Like, not gonna say importance, but he one of them fan favorites. But I knew who he was. I'm like, damn, you got a record with him. Like, all right.
Yeah. So and he just responded, man. And the first thing I did, I was like, well, let me let you hear the beat, and I'll let you hear my verse and chorus. And if you don't like it, I respect it. Boom, boom. I don't want you to get on something just because I'm paying you.
Right.
I want you to rock with the record. So I sent it to him. He's like, oh, yeah, definitely. I got you.
Yeah.
He sent that thing back in a week, man.
Bro, I feel like when we went there, man, he was just so cool. Like, I could tell it was a reflection of how y'all even put the record together. Because we was there, and, I was early on my director status, so I'm trying to be as professional. But he made me feel very comfortable. Like, and he was just... Okay, you want to do that, and we in the locations and all of that, and
because he took it to some spots, right, where we could shoot that stuff. Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, like I fucks with him, and I just fuck with how we got to experience New York like that, through just areas and his spots that he wanted to do that shit.
Because because we was in front of we was on the corner. We was on the corner rapping and stuff, and people walking up, just sitting there watching and stuff. And I'm like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Nah, they rocking with you. They rocking the song. Let's give them a show." I was like, "All right."
We like, nigga, we in New York. We like, hey,
we were just walking up,
sketchy. Like, hold on, but nah, that was dope. But fast forward, I just asked you about Geechee, and then I remember I was living in LA at the time, and you was coming out to LA, and you had a record with Geechee. Let's just talk about shooting in Compton, California.
Hey,
and
bro.
I mean, when I was living there, I'd never been on that side of the train tracks, like with the big ass Compton letters.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the first meetup. Was that your first meetup?
That was my first time ever meeting him, like face to face. My first time meeting him.
Yeah, let's talk about that and how that relationship curated.
Yeah, so it was another situation. Like, I'm a real heavy battle rap fan or whatever, right? And this was before Geechee won any champion of the years, anything like that. He was still just coming up, but I heard some of his music. I was like, yo, he's fire. And I was like, let me see if, you know what I'm saying, he want to do a song or whatever. So reached out to him. He responded. I'm like, all it is me just reaching out. I'm just emailing these motherfuckers. And they hit me back.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So I did the same thing I did with Skyzoo. Said, here's the beat. Because I think that your name song's called In My City. So Dre made the beat or whatever. But I was like, but I want something West Coast. I want a West Coast sound and a beat or whatever. So Dre cooked it up. Geechee heard it. Was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm in. So we, you know what I'm saying, we did what we did or whatever. He sent the song, and then it was just so happened my job was sending me to LA. So I was like, I knew a month away, like, all right, and I knew you was there.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, if I can make this work, let me make some calls or whatever. So you said you down. I was like, all right, so let me ask Geechee. Geechee's like, yeah, you can come, you can pull up to
on my birthday.
Whatever. Yeah, it was your birthday too. It was your birthday.
It was your birthday.
It was your birthday. So we pulled up, man, and like all I know about at the time, all I knew about Compton was what TV told me.
Yeah.
That's all we knew because we ain't been there, right? So man, because you know, Geechee's a Crip or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So before we went out there, you know, I had his number. We texted whatever. Like, hey, I'm wearing I'm wearing black, gray, and white. I was like, hey, is that cool?
Is that cool? Yeah. Am I good? I wore camo and black.
Listen, I'm neutral like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like, fuck that.
So he was like, he started laughing. He's like, yeah, you good, man, you good. I was like, all right. So you know, we pull up, and remember when we pulled in, it's like a cul-de-sac. It was like the only way out is to turn. You turn
right there.
Yep. It's one way in, one way out. I said, oh man. I was, but like I said, it was a culture, not a culture shock, but it was good.
I don't give a fuck who you are. If you never been to Compton, especially back then when it wasn't that much being shown on social media with good food and all that, it was a sketchy welcome to Compton. And the crazy part is like Compton got two different parts. It's a good side and a bad side. But Geechee was raised on the other side. And yeah, you're gonna be cautious if you go into Compton. Listen, bro, I just want y'all niggas to know.
And we had the big black SUV.
Yeah, that's up, man. We looking super informant. Like I'm popping out with big equipment. Yeah, like man, this shit looking like AKs. Like,
and it's just like, and the way the neighborhood was, it was just like. They were like apartments, like they looked like apartments in the houses, like the way they were like.
It looked real.
Yeah, man.
Boys in the hood.
It looked real boys in the hood.
It was, man. But like I said, when you got a cool artist that rock with you, because you and Geechee's relationship transcended further. And we was comfortable out there. Like we cool to this day. Shouts out to Geechee, but you know, we did the we was in Miami with him, and then he came to Dayton, and we shot the video. So, I just wanted you to expand on that, just for the fact that, like, you know, you and Geechee, I feel like that was something that turned in from a just business transaction to, you know, y'all really rock with you. Like, he a phone call away.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, I think it's a testament to who I am. Right? It's like because I'm loyal, right? And I'm a loyal person. And I'm cool, you know. I'm a cool person, right? So it's the same with you. It's like when we first started rocking with each other, it was a business thing. It was a business thing, boom, boom. But it was like we cool now, you know what I'm saying? It's still business. I respect what you do. It's still business, but we cool now. Yeah. You know, we friends now. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same with Geechee. It's like we're friends now. So it's like we be hey, what's good, bro? Blah, blah, chilling, blah blah. You know, so just on some not even music stuff, not even business, just you good,
yeah,
good, with everything like that, right?
Homie shit.
Yeah. So But what I liked about it with the Geechee thing is like I said, I got an album called STEM, science, computer science, technology, blah blah, right? And me and him rock with each other, and that's not what he's rapping about. You know what I'm saying? That's not his. You know what I'm saying?
Every fucking bar.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like underneath all that, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still a person at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we just work. You know what I'm saying? We was texting the other day. That motherfucker texted me and was like, "Bro, we really like Shaq and Kobe on these records." I was like, "Of course, man, because we got like 5 already."
And it's a good, like, I ain't gonna lie, because even when we shot What's New, it was different for me to hear you on that.
It was it was.
And I'm like, okay, he took it there. He definitely is on West Coast with it. And I'm like, okay, but it's like y'all still compliment each other's flow. Like he'll compliment you on a record or what you want, and then you obviously you curated it to get him on it. And you know, the way you crossed over into like rapping on that style of beat.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, you gave him the alley-oop, the real Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah. And like I said, it's crazy because like I said, at the end of the day, it's like I know that he respects what I do, right? Like we wouldn't still be rocking if he thought I was trash or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I look at it like that, and it's like I said, we work well together. So the first song that we ever did, that was a business. That was a business thing. You didn't even do the song. I do the song. Now it's like, oh, that's the bro. Yeah, we about to rock it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's a little more loose now, a little more comfortable with the song. We just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So and that what's new. That's the first song we ever did in the studio together. All the other songs we did was just
Mini Doc is out too. Yeah, because y'all did that in Dayton, right?
Yep. At downtown.
Ton spot.
Yep.
It takes a village.
Yep, takes a village. That's where we shot it at. Yeah.
Nah, that was a fun video to shoot, man. That was a good vibe. Shouts out to Geechee, and that's just it's dope. You know, that was my second time working with him, but you know, we was more cool on that level. I think he respect the work. Like, shouts out to Geechee, man. Good dude, man.
Yeah, good dude, man.
But go watch that video. But so this Legends record, man. You picked a few artists on there. Explain why for a song, because you know that stirred up conversations. Legend.
Did it?
On my end.
It stirred up conversations?
Absolutely. Come on, bro. You know
what was the conversations?
He put who and what on there, Legend? Come on, man. I'm always caught in the middle of this shit.
Because you shooting it. Like, you condone this shit, man?
You
condone this, man?
I just shot the video. But now, what made you put together them artists on the record? First off, name who on the record, and what made you pick them?
So, on the record, and this beat was made by Don Johnson, and on the record was Peter MC, Peter Prophet, Flam, Young Reach Dude, and Tino. Me personally, I'm a fan of their music. I'm a fan of their artistry, and we all cool. This is Dayton. We see each other at each other's spot. We performed together before, blah blah. You know what I'm saying? We kick it. We all cool peoples, whatever, right? But there, like I said, there's a respect thing there too. You know what I'm saying? And we rock together, whatever. So Don sent me the beat, and on the beat was already called Legends. Don had already named. You know, producers will make a beat, but they give it a name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How he was feeling.
You see what I'm saying? And it said Legends.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. But I told Don, I was like, the way he had it set up, it was 2 verses. And I was like, I'm like, if I could get 4 or 5 people to do 8, and we just going, or whatever, right? I think that'd be dope because I had the hook first. I had the hook first when I wrote it, and then I was like, I want to see if we can do this and get this many people on the song to make it work. Right. I hit everybody up. Everybody said hell yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So and that's how we did it, man. And it was like I said, it was a dope time because I'm like, I want to do a record like that where people are like, oh, all these people on the same record, all of them.
Yeah, I love seeing that too.
You see what I'm saying? And then the beat's so laid back and we chill and it's just we just vibing the whole time, man. It's like that's what I wanted to do because I don't. When it comes to other rappers, I don't really have a lot of features with other rappers.
Yeah, you damn got a feature on every record on this.
Yeah. Almost on every record I got a feature. Yeah. But most of them aren't rappers; they're singers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I don't. And that's something I want to do more of. It's just I always wanted to work with other rappers. You know what I'm saying? But I think I had a little bit of rebellion side of me too on the last couple of albums because it felt like, okay, they're getting on my projects, but no one's asking me for a feature.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I get it.
And that was the thing I was battling with, you know, internally because I'm like, I'm really out here performing, doing things. I got songs on PlayStation,
putting together shows,
festival, everything. Yeah. So it's like I'm really out here, but no one's asking me for a feature. So I'm like, all right, then, well, you know what I'm saying? Just do me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was, but it was like I got over that, and it was like this is the music I want to make. So if they want to ask me, they want to ask me. If they don't, I want to ask them. I still want to make this song. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's not saying it was directed to anybody on the Legend song at all because it wasn't. But like I said, it was like I asked them, and then the hardest part was doing the video because I'm like, we all got to be on the same schedule with 6 of us.
Same time.
You
I
see
think,
what I'm saying?
I think we rescheduled that video a few times
Because everybody just schedules wasn't lining
you
up.
talking about motherfuckers and football Sunday. Like, man, come. Hey y'all. Hey
That
man,
was
we
Tino, man.
We
I'm
making
like, yo,
some
you
shit,
wildin', bro.
Nah.
You wildin', bro. Nah, it was all good, man.
But nah, we got that video done.
Yeah.
Shot and directed by me. But yeah, man, that video out, great video. And you know, it's just that's one of them, you know, timeless city records. You know what I mean? It's screaming,
Everybody love
screaming
it.
Dayton.
Everybody love it. Everybody
Yeah.
love it, man. I'm like, cool. It's a long ass song, but I'm glad everybody love it.
Yeah, the edit was long, but shit like that, get the man for the job, man. But so speaking on those, you said them your favorites. Do you got a let's say top 3 to 5 in Dayton in general that you feel like are top lyricists in the city?
Lyricists, that's different.
Oh, God,
You said top lyricists?
Okay.
Be specific, because if you say lyricists,
all right. What's the difference? What top rappers, top lyricists, top what?
if we're talking about lyricists and rappers, those are two different things to me.
All right, let's
Every
let's go lyricist.
Okay, because every lyricist is a rapper, but not every rapper is a lyricist.
Okay,
You feel me? All right,
Lyricist.
lyricist.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Not including myself, obviously.
Please don't. Nah.
Please don't.
Yeah, that's just so like, you know, no order, but
Yeah.
me first.
Nah. Lyricist. I'm like I said, I'm probably biased, but I'm a fan of Tino. Tino's a dope lyricist. Yellow Pain. I like his lyrics. I like what he's talking about. I think it's dope.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah, I think it's I like the message behind it. So that I think it's dope. Peter MC can go. I rock a Peter MC. He can go.
Tough.
Yeah, he can go. Slicko.
SGB,
Slicko be snapping. Slicko be snapping. I'm gonna do one more list. I'm gonna do an up and comer man that I really respect and like. His name's Blanche Robinson.
I ain't hip.
Yeah, Blanche Robinson is nice, man. And I'm a fan. The man can go. The man can rap, man, and it's just dope to see. So that would be me. Like I want to put an up and comer in there. Blanche Robinson. To me, he's the next one up, bro. And he be it takes a village. He be recording and stuff like that. It's just nice, man. If you hear this motherfucker freestyle, bro, you sitting there like, there's no way you're freestyling this.
Damn.
There's no freestyling. Oh, I gotta add one. Nove.
Oh. Nove is like, I mean, city official now, but
Yeah.
he was one of them ones, man. I got personal stories of Nove that's just like why he's the best.
Listen, bro.
Like this
I ain't gonna
freestyling. But that's the first time I seen that shit.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For my next album, I'm gonna reach out. And see what happens.
You know, he like the Andre 3 Stacks, man.
I know.
Are you gonna get a verse?
I know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna reach out. But yeah, I got ideas on people who I want to work with for the next album anyway. So it's gonna be like I said. Because like I said, it's like the feature thing is I like it. I like people being on my albums and stuff like that. People doing songs with people and stuff like that. It hurts from a performance standpoint because if I got a show, I'm like, well, I only got one verse on this song, so it's gonna be hard to perform that. But it is what it is. So. But yeah, it's gonna be dope, and I got some other people in mind that I want to do songs with for the next album too. So that's my thing now.
Okay, we got lyricists versus rappers. We'll next episode we'll get.
Listen, I go about that all day.
I bet you can. You ain't about to get me caught up in this shit.
Listen, they already gonna come to you now.
Yeah,
he didn't say my name, no.
Right,
he didn't say my name.
Yeah, I'm gonna clip that. But anyways, So speaking on shows, man, I can't sit here and not bring up For Dayton by Dayton, man. I was at the last joint. Just amazing to see the city out, man. The new venue is way more perfect just from how I just seen.
Yeah.
You know, the elderly people, the young people. I had my son there, and it was a great, warm day, man. So just talking about, you know, what's coming up for that. Ain't you doing another one, right?
For Dayton by Dayton?
Yeah.
Even next year.
Yeah, that's okay. All right,
Yeah,
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. So let's just talk about, you know, just the evolution, whatever, of just how that was curated and where it's at now, man. Like,
yeah, it started back in 2019. Man, I've been doing this for a while. It started back in 2019, man, and
man.
it started with me. It started with me just wanting to do a show at the Riverscape. I was like, I just want to do a show, but I was like, well, since I got the space, let me bring my friends in or whatever. And you know what I'm saying, I had friends from different genres of music and all this other stuff. I had poets, blah blah, just the whole thing, whatever. And it started growing. Like every year, they was like, all right, yeah, I want to be part of it, blah blah blah. Then sponsors started getting involved. You know what I'm saying? Different companies want to, you know what I'm saying, work with and stuff, and it just started growing from there. But like, I would say by year 3, I had my direction and my purpose of what I wanted to be. Right. The first one was we just trying to do music to have fun. Right.
Yeah.
The second one was like, I'm learning what we're doing. But year 3, I was like, okay, this is how I want it to be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And the main thing about it was, I want to give everybody a space to be able to perform in front of people. Right. However, I want the kids of our city to see artists of our city on a big stage.
I get
right?
it. Yeah.
Because right now it's like, if we want to have an all rap show, if we wanted to do an all hip hop show, it's a 95% chance kids aren't allowed.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
And it's like, how can we grow the art form if they don't even see it in their own city?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that was my thought process behind it. And then on top of that, it's like, it's in the heart of downtown. You see what I'm saying?
Great location.
Right there, right? It's the heart of downtown. And I know for a fact it's rappers that was on the last show this past in June that don't perform in front of the crowds that was at the Levitt. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, to get Aaron Sumlin, Rob Nero, even PDMC, it's like they're performing in front of probably a majority, I think it was about half and half, but I'll say a little bit more, probably more white people, you know what I'm saying, front of that.
Definitely mixed.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, people don't understand. It's a mixed crowd out there. Everybody out there turning up.
Man, you got like you said, the OGs with the lawn chairs. Then you got, I don't want to sound like that, but you just had a mixed variety of people who was there to support certain acts. But at the end of the day, you had to sit there and really listen to everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or at least walk by and hear who's that type. Yeah. Because it was one female, I think she was playing like hella instruments by herself. Or
Kylene Downs up there by herself.
Yeah. It was just very interesting. I'm one of the ones, I'm like, who the fuck is it was dope as fuck though. So and like I said, I had my son there and it just gave us something to do.
You see what I'm saying? And think about this. You was able to bring your son out and watch Rob Nero, Peter MC, you know what I'm saying? Rob Nero, you know what I'm saying? And just vibe and then watch other bands.
And we walked to Tony and Pete's because we just was downtown kicking shit. So it was like, and that's just my personal aspect of it. I mean, obviously with, giving people the chance to perform and you giving city a date and things to do.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's the heart of downtown. You can ride past there and this one of them, what's going on over there?
Yep.
Like
and you can pull up.
Yeah.
You can pull up.
Yeah, no shade to Riverscape.
Yeah.
But,
Riverscape.
That's over there on the river. It's a one-way street.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Riverscape was cool. They helped me start it.
Yeah.
So I'll never, you know what I'm saying, I'll always be grateful for Riverscape and stuff like that. I think the thing with the Levitt was what they were able to provide for me, right? With the Riverscape, I was, even though they gave me space and everything like that, calling a spade, I was still a customer.
Right.
Right? Because I had to pay for it, the rent, blah, blah. The Levitt came to me and presented me with an opportunity. Like, no, we're going to be partners. You're not a customer, we're a partner.
We never tapped in on why you changed it. I know you said it was just like, some things where you feel like it was a needed switch. But yeah, I mean, and that goes to show, the impact that you've been having.
Facts.
And, for that to turn into a partnership. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure that was a hella load off your shoulders. Of just,
listen, bro, keeping it being with you, bro, was like, I wasn't going to do it last year. It was January. I ain't made no posts or whatever. Like, I'm done because I'm like, it takes a lot of money to rent the space out, pay the artists. I mean, not pay the artists, but like pay the vendors, insurance. It's a lot of money that I gotta come up with. So I gotta get sponsorships, right? Yeah. Man, the Levitt came to me and was like, you don't gotta pay nothing. The only thing we ask you to do is pay the artist. And I was like, oh, I can definitely do that because I can still do the sponsorships and still pay the artist.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm sitting there in front of them, bro. I started crying because I'm like, I wasn't going to do it. It was not going to be done this year. I was done because I'm like, it's so much work trying to get sponsorship money because I got to have a certain amount for me to not to pay out of my own pocket. You see what I'm saying? Because people don't know that side of it. All they see is the end product.
Yeah,
like
flyers and come out.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I'll be like, I'll be stressed until like 2 weeks before the event. I mean, stressed. At 2 weeks, I'm like, okay, everything's paid for. I'm good. But up until then, I got to get this money. Got to make this money. This year, I had no stress, no worry. Because I knew everything was already paid for. All I could do is pay the artist. Yeah. And I was able to pay artists this year. I was never able to pay artists before.
Look, man.
I was able to pay artists.
That is a message, man. Like, great things do not go unnoticed. And especially how you I hate that phrase, but I love it. But putting on for the city.
Yeah.
But this is a different put on because you have different genres of artists. So it's just, to me, it's just dope, man. Especially just from talking about it.
Yeah.
2019?
Yep. And if you notice, hip hop rappers will always be there.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be rappers there. You're never gonna have a 48 Body Dance show when we don't see rappers because that's why I did it. I wanted to give the rappers and people from the West Side already a spot to be out downtown doing music. Now, don't get me wrong. There gonna have to be some professionalism there.
Oh, yeah,
I got a product. It's my name to it attached to this, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we out here and we just wilding out on stage or whatever, the level's not gonna have me back, right? So there got to be a professionalism there. So it's like if a motherfucker he rap and he dope or whatever, like me personally, I need more than Instagram videos of you rapping.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Like you have a product.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So,
you're an artist.
Yeah, because these bands that I'm putting on, they established bands. Like they legit out here. So I want the rappers to be on the same wavelength.
Totally get it. Yeah, and that's a message to artists as well. That's why you got to come with the professionalism and not just the quick wave of what's going on.
Yeah. And
no shade to what's working though.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, professionalism is always going to be my highest looking point, right? Professionalism. I mean, I done had a lot of people that applied and stuff like that, and was like, "Yeah, I need to be on there because I'm fire." Look, bro. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Probably with a fire emoji following that up. Man,
like how'd you get the emoji on the form? You filled the form out.
Yo,
it's a Google form. I get an emoji on there, bro.
Anything. You got him over me. Well, the DM was a little off, but
yeah, man.
But,
so it's all good.
I gotta commend you on that, man. And like I said, I think all the other ones I missed, I was like out of town or something. So when I was able to catch this one, I just was like, bro, this is phenomenal. Like it was dope, man. Just downtown, like you said, the heart of it, man. It was just nice, man. So yeah. But what's coming up for K Carter, man? We got 2026.
Yeah,
on
man.
The cusp.
2026, man. I got a show in January at Belmont Billiards. I'm gonna do a show I'm the headliner show, whatever, and be more promoting the album, merch out there, and everything like that. I don't know when you're gonna drop this, so I might as well say it now because I just confirmed it yesterday.
ASAP.
Okay, I just confirmed it yesterday, and we'll promote it when it comes out. But I'm doing a Legends show. Me, Peter MC, Peter Prophet, Young Reese Dude, Flam, we all got our own sets at Blind Bob's next year. Already booked the date and everything. I won't say the date because we're gonna promote. You know what I'm saying? Everything like that. But it's gonna be a Legends show.
So you
and it's gonna be fire.
More shit.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. We got Blind Bobs, man. We're gonna be turning up, man. And it was like I was able to book. I hit everybody up like, hey, y'all do this date. Everybody said yeah. Like it's on now. So it's gonna be early next year.
I just had Flam over here. He ain't mentioned shit about.
They just happened yesterday. We just confirmed yesterday.
Like nobody told.
No, we just confirmed yesterday. We just confirmed yesterday, man.
Yeah,
and when I tell people, they be like, "Who all on it?" Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah,
I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be them. Then I don't know if it's gonna be me or Save Money with me and Tino or whatever. So we gonna see, man. We gonna see.
Just real quick too. It's just funny thinking on that, and to that magnitude of how you like set up these shows and events. And I remember we used to do that so long. Well, even back then, I'm trying to put it in words of like, you just don't see that going on now.
We'll put on shows?
Real shows.
Really? Okay.
I mean, not like...
I honestly don't know, so yeah.
Well, and me seeing it like, you know, performing at a lounge or something. That's easy or whatever. But to curate like show, or correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all tell me, but I just think that it's dope just to see it. I
guess you're right. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've seen like just like a show
city,
put together. Yeah.
In the city.
Yeah.
Not like 2008 rappers here performing live shit.
I'm
talking about shit that's going on in the city.
Yeah.
That's an actual event show. Curated. I mean, like I said, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, I've been in and out this motherfucker, so I'll be paying attention.
It's been a while, man. And like I said before, it's like me even doing that. I mean, it's Blind Bobs, you know what I'm saying, but they rock with me, right? So they was like, yeah, you can do a show here, but it's like these rock bands, and they always got shows and bands lined up. Shows. I'm like, we can have that in hip hop, man, with rap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You come with the professionalism. They will, different spots will be able to want to book you.
I'm telling you, and that's why it's the biggest thing. Every spot I'm able to do. When I had my album release party at Yellow Cab, which was packed, you know what I'm saying? We had like over 150 people there. It was packed at Yellow Cab, but it's professionalism. They let me put on my own show because I'm professional. The Levitt, they asked me to do stuff about because I'm professional. Like, I'm telling you, like, even as an artist, I honestly don't even care what you rap about. If you come on the business side as a professional, if you say, hey, I want to rent this space out, or I want to use this space, blah, blah, and they say it's cost us much money, blah, blah, we need about this date, give it to them by that date. If they say, okay, we need the show to be over by 10, make sure your show is over by 10.
Yeah.
That's all it is, because they're going to have you back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then now you build a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just professionalism, man.
I was about to say a crazy analogy, but...
What?
Keep it. Nah, I mean, it's just like applying for jobs and shit like that. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, don't apply for this job and your resume is like slim to nothing, or it's just like you didn't got fired from all these places. It's just an analogy of like why you should keep good graces in your timeline of like connections with music or whatever you're doing, because that shit goes far. Now, I mean, even if you are chosen to perform at these events, get it captured professionally. Use a photography use it to your advantage as well, because it's on your resume of work. Yep. If you want to choose to do something on your own, as this man did right here. So
I know, and I know you go through it as well. Like, even as a videographer, I know there's artists you like, I can't work with them no more, bro.
Oh, it's happened.
I can't work there no more.
It's happened. And if you want to call that shade, I'm under the palm tree. It's happened. But you know, it just come down to that. I mean, especially when you cross over to a level of professionalism, and then you are still trying to figure out why you dealing with unprofessional people, and you got to separate that I'm trying to support and show love part to just like you just don't match my consistency level of like I'm professional, but you coming unprofessional in the work. It just makes it a headache for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
It might be a headache to the person, and they might have a headache when it's done, but act like everything cool. So whatever. But Carter, man, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man.
This is not the last pod we'll do. I'm curating something else right now. I think I already asked you about it.
Hey, man, you've used the word curate at least 40 times. Is that your word? Is that curate?
Yeah, I just like curating words, curating conversations, curate. But anyway, let's put a curate counter on this bitch. But it is what it is, man. I be in my mode and I talk, man. You know, I'm getting on my TI vocab just a bit more, man.
Curate is the TI
Let me live,
vocab.
Man. Let me curate my curation. Okay, man. Hey, man, if y'all know, man, we had these conversations, man. This is my dog, bro. We laugh about everything. But Carter, bro, I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Man, more power to you. This is not the last time you're gonna be on the platform. And this is Dreamers Welcome Podcast. Y'all keep dreaming. We out.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.